Okay, chef, what are we making today?
So we're gonna do our sea bass.
Okay.
A little oil and our Chilean sea bass. We're gonna need a little bit of salt and pepper, which is right over here. If I can drag that.
So this is salt and pepper?
Just a little bit of salt and pepper. That's all you need. A little bit of oil to help crisp it up. And this is gonna go right into our broiler,
Okay.
where all our action happens with our steaks and several of them proteins. We're gonna let that guy do his thing. While that is in there, some bam. To where? Step by my reach. So from here, we're gonna do some of our saute work. Well, that guy's getting nice and crispy.
Already, I can hear it,
Oh, yeah,
yeah.
absolutely. Yeah, the broiler is great. Yeah, get some footage of that for sure.
Oh, yeah.
The Montague broilers that we have, it makes the difference in the crispiness and the general consistent cook of our proteins, especially with steaks. That thing is just, I can't imagine working with another kind of broiler after that.
Okay, so what are you making right here?
So right now we're going to do our saute work. This is where our vegetables are going to come in. We're going to build our sauce that's going to go with our sea bass.
Okay.
Let that guy get nice and hot. So what goes into this is going to be a mixture of olives, calamatas, and queen olives, capers, garlic, shallots, tomato, our house herbs, a little bit of fennel, and two different sauce aspects of this. The broth is a lobster saffron broth that we make twice a week. We make about 20 gallons a week. We go through it. And then a pomodoro sauce, which is just a true tomato sauce. Real simple. The tomatoes that I get in for it, I combed heaven and earth to find these tomatoes.
Yeah.
And after that, it's just garlic, fresh basil, and a little bit of salt.
Oh,
It's,
sounds so fresh, too.
You could just put it on a pizza. It's good just the way it is.
Wow.
Shallot. Plenty of garlic.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that smells good.
There.
Give me all the garlic.
All the garlic. Throw our fennel in there. We're going to deglaze with a little wine. Capers.
Ooh, yeah.
Olives. Plenty of tomatoes. Now's a good time to check on our fish.
Okay. What are you looking for on this fish?
Well, it needs to be nice and tender. I like to do mine about medium. And I want a nice, crisp crust on there. The crispiness that goes with it really adds to the texture of the dish.
Mm-hmm. And you said medium for fish.
Not medium, medium well.
Okay.
It's going to come up to temp in the sauce and finish, so that's what helps keep it juicy and tender. It will come up to its full cook temp, but you want to give it time to do it on its own. The sauce is going to keep heating it and bring it right up to where we want it.
Yeah, I know. I feel it.
Yeah, it's
I'm smoking over here.
We've only got one on right now.
Oh, man.
There's the one.
So what's that right there?
This is our lobster saffron broth. And our pomodoro tomato sauce. Just let that guy reduce. Our house herbs are a bit of basil, chives, parsley, and tarragon. You'll find that across many of the dishes on our menu, whether they be garnishes or a part of the sauce itself.
Why do you like that combo so much?
It's fresh, and the flavor notes in there really touch base on several profiles that you're trying to hit all in one go. And this is a little more unique. I typically have some kind of a house herb blend in every place I've ever worked. This is the first one where I've incorporated tarragon directly into the mix. It's worked out really well.
Nice.
That fish
Is that looking good?
that is done.
Okay.
It's got a nice crisp crust on it. So at this point, what we're doing is just letting the sauce reduce. during service when things are hectic and crazy, we have a lot of saute is probably the most utilized space in the kitchen. It never stops. He's responsible for this, all of his hot plates, anything going on in assembling over here. There's several dishes that we hold hot, and he's also in charge of the oven. So he's working.
Busy.
So normally the sauce is something that he'll get started as soon as the order comes in, get it set, and put it to the back so he can finish it. Trying to do this all at one time with an order with 10 guests' food on there would be crazy.
Yeah.
That's a lot. So normally he's got a little more time to let it produce. You can have this sitting on low in the back.
Yeah.
Just let it hang out. We're trying to speed that up.
That's all right. How do you know when it's ready? I mean,
You're looking for the consistency.
Yeah.
You don't want it too thick because it's not a pasta sauce, and it's right about where it needs to be now. In fact, I'm going to say that that's ready to go. You don't want it to be too thick. It's not a pasta sauce, but you need it to have a little cling so it actually sticks to the fish. You don't want it to just be like a soup broth.
I recognize that stuff.
Oh yeah. So a little full fat butter is going to help bind this sauce up and give it a smoother, creamier texture. I'm just going to let that melt and incorporate. All right, now we're ready for plating.
Okay. So it is cooked down now, right?
Yeah, it's cooked out. So we're going to put down some of our veggies. We have a little platform for our fish. Chop it off with a little bit of sauce. And now we need our fish. Perfect piece of sea balls. Come back here. Top it with a bit of sauce. House herb. Parmesan Reggiano. A little bit of fennel greens. Pull it together.
Voila.